Review supplier purchase orders, invoices, and payments. Hello, and thank you for taking the time to learn how to find and review supplier purchase orders, invoices, and payments on the State of Minnesota Supplier Portal. The intended audience for this training session includes suppliers who are officially registered on the State of Minnesota Supplier Portal. On the Supplier Portal homepage, select the Sign-in tile and complete the multi-factor authentication process. For help, please refer to the Swift Supplier Portal Multi-Factor Authentication Reference Guide. Suppliers who are awarded an event that results in a one-time purchase will be issued a purchase order. If a supplier is awarded a state contract, a purchase order may be issued only under certain circumstances. On the purchase order, commonly referred to as a PO, the buyer will document the item or items to be procured, their quantities, prices, and additional terms and conditions, such as the preferred method for suppliers to submit invoices. To view the purchase orders you have received, select the Purchase Orders tile. When the Purchase Orders page displays purchase orders that have been dispatched in the last 90 days will automatically display. If you receive an initial "there are no POs to display" message, it may indicate that no POs have been dispatched or that the PO history is beyond 90 days. To view POs older than 90 days, select the Filter Items icon to display the filter screen. Change the date range in the PO dispatched between fields. You can also use any of the search criteria to filter search results. Enter your search criteria, then select the Done button. To change your search criteria, select the Reset button. The search results will display on the Purchase Orders page. To sort the results, select the Sort icon. From the Sort drop-down list, select a sorting option and then select the X to close the drop-down list. To download the PO information into Excel, select the Download PO Information button. The PO Download to Grid for Supplier window will display. Select the Grid Action menu icon. From the drop-down list, select Download Purchase Orders Table to Excel. A pop-up box with the downloaded file may display. Select the File Open icon or locate the file in the Downloads folder in your computer. Your user or security settings may prevent pop-ups or downloads. You or your administrator may need to enable settings or give permissions to allow files to be downloaded. An Excel spreadsheet containing all the downloaded purchase order information will be displayed. The file can be saved or printed. On the Purchase Orders page, you can view specific PO details, including purchase order line information and invoice information. Select the PO Details icon to proceed. The Review Purchase Orders screen will display. On this page, you can view the purchase order's detail, the purchase order total amount, the purchase order lines information, and the invoice list. To view additional information in the purchase order lines, select the Extension tab to view part number extension. Select the Line Details tab to view manufacturer information. Select the Contract Info tab to view contract information. To receive payment, suppliers must submit invoices to the state as instructed per the contract or the PO. Invoice numbers associated with the PO will be listed in the Invoice List section. To view the invoice details, select an invoice number. If there are no invoices associated with the PO, a message stating "No invoices found" will be displayed beneath the invoice list. Please note that recently submitted invoices may take some time to be processed and may not be immediately visible. The Invoice Details screen will display, which will show the invoice lines and payment schedule details. Within the payment schedule details, suppliers can view the scheduled payment date, the payment number, the payment amount, the payment method, and the status of the payment. Select the Return to Purchase Orders Detail link to return to the Purchase Orders Details page. Select the X in the upper right-hand corner to close the Review Purchase Order screen and return to the Purchase Order page. On the Purchase Orders page, you can view purchase order documents. To view a specific PO, select the downward arrow under the Actions column and then select View PO Dispatch Document. The View PO Dispatch Document screen will display. To generate a printable version of the purchase order, select the View PDF button. A PDF of the PO will open in another browser tab or window. To close the View PO Dispatch Document screen and return to the purchase order page, select the X in the upper right-hand corner. You can view, print, or download a copy of the purchase order. Select the Payments tile to review the status of submitted invoices and payments. In the left menu pane, the Invoice button is highlighted by default and the Review Invoices Filter Options page is displayed. You can search by invoice number, item ID, supplier ID, amount, or date range. It is recommended to search by date range. You can accept the default of 31 calendar days or enter a specific date range. Enter your filter options into the criteria search fields and select the search button. The invoice list page will display. Invoice numbers listed will display based on the default date range or your filter options. If the invoice you are looking for is missing from the search results, select the Set Filter Options link at the top of the page to return to the Filter Options page to adjust your filter settings. Select the invoice number link you would like to view. The Invoice Details page will display. You will be able to confirm the payment status, view payments to line items, see scheduled payments, and when payments have been made. For payment details, select the reference number link. The Payment Details page will display. To return to the Invoice Details page, select the Return to the Invoice Details link at the bottom of the page. To print this page, right-click and select Print in the pop-up menu. Adjust layout and settings as needed. Payment information can be found by selecting Payments in the left menu pane. The Review Payments and Filter Options page will display to the right. If you know the invoice number or payment reference number, enter them in the criteria search fields. It is recommended to search by date range. Select the search button to accept the default of 15 calendar days or enter a specific date range. The Payments Made page will display. Review the list of issued payments. Select the reference link of the payment you would like to view. If the payment you are looking for is missing from the search results, select the Set Filter Options link to return to the Filter Options page to adjust your filter settings and search again. The Payments Detail page will display. To return to the Payments Made page, select the Return to Payments Made link. To print this page, right-click and select Print in the pop-up menu. Adjust layout and settings as needed. Thank you for viewing Review Supplier Purchase Orders, Invoices, and Payments.